everything looks from above. Give us an idea of what some of the consequences will be. We do what is going to superimpose on it, soil types, and different aspects, different economic and social aspects, and give us a picture of what how it looks like if you're like a position of Jesus looking down on it and saying, okay, you know, this is how it looks, okay. So it's very important to have this plan here. So the environmental impact assessment is very important. We have two experts. One, that's an environmental impact assessment expert. And we have another person that's a climate change expert. So they'll be looking at the impacts of climate change and how climate change will impact what we do. So you want to do something up there and then all of a sudden, you know, next year you get some weather pattern that we should have predicted and everything done. You know, in fact, before I came here this morning, one of the consultants wrote and says, make sure you check the water availability. So I'm so glad to hear that. That was the first thing that was addressed. So I can write that. That's what email I can write back to Dr. Stephen and say, Golden, don't worry about the water. Wells are being drilled and there are other sources, etc. Of course, when I look at the site, I've been ordered that. When I come here today, I must take as much pictures as I can and send back a video, show them what's going on. So we have those guys, the climate and the environmental guys. We have the guys who are going to do the agronomic plans, you know, who are going to basically look at all the, you know, the farm-related, agricultural related. The core business really, because this isn't just about buildings and environment. It's about what can you grow, how can you grow it. And to do the agronomic part, we're going to be calling upon the ministry, rather all the people who know what's going on here. Some of you have done some of the studies already. And Jamaica has more studies than many places, studies that are just something that nobody's used. We would like to call upon those information windows. Many of you have already given information to consultants who come through and say this, you know, they're going to do this, and then some of it doesn't happen. Looking at some of those information, put our economic plan together so that we can come up with the right design of crops, and we take care of all the issues that are relevant. So our agronomist is a very, very good guy, Dr. Steve Prasad, and he'll be working with all of the experts in the area. Economic assessment. Well, you know what you do in a feasibility study. I'm an economist, and we like to think that everything is most important. And you would have been listening to the budget speech of the day. I'm sure everybody's all excited about the budget speeches and, you know, all the things that you're going to get from the budget. That's economics. We are going to be doing an economic assessment. We're going to be looking at the benefits. So if we say we're going to grow coconut, bananas, and those things, we're going to look at the benefits. So if we do the market study, we're going to say, well, we should be able to sell X number of boxes or dollars worth of bananas, and it's going to get this much money, it's going to make this much money. And then we're going to look at the cost, because, you know, to produce that, you're going to have to have all of the inputs. I don't know whether fertilizer is something that we can use, but, you know, you're going to have to have labor, you're going to have people that take care of the land. As you farmers know, farming is not cheap, it's not free. I don't know farming up in Clarendon there, I tell you. I feel a lot more cost than I expect, you know. And so the costs have to be properly brought into consideration. So, am I making any sense to you? Talk about the officer? Making sense so far? Okay. Farmers are making sense so far?
A lot of sense.
Excellent. So the economic assessment is critical. And that's a major aspect of the whole feasibility. Right? Because I can come up with the most beautiful project on earth. You know, with a golden administrative building and golden storage thing. And then I carry somebody and I do the cost analysis in the sky. Costs how much greater than the benefits. So even though it's a great idea, it's going to look good, it's going to pay for it. Right? It's going to pay. So we have come up with components of the project we have to, to be conservative in some cases. But what is the project that we need to define it in that it makes sense, in that it's more money than it costs. That's what we can really take to that. Unless the ministry that the reason why you're doing this is that you want the thing to be all on its own, right? Not value added. You want so with you heard it from the ministry himself, right? Value for money. So we are always going to be looking for value for money. Now, let us say we have decided, once we've decided what set of crops and products we're going to grow on the land, or we're going to produce, whether it's cattle, whatever we're going to do there, livestock. And I'm just speaking off the top of my head because the products that we decide are going to be determined by what we speak about. What I see when I come into the community, not what I'm thinking now, because when I'm just thinking, my brother, I can come with anything, right? Corn and all kind of things like that, here. I can think about when we decide what we're going to do, we will then look at how are we going to processing? Are we going to do how are we going to store it so that when we read it, it won't just rotten and go to waste? What kind of buildings and infrastructure are we going to need? Right? Also, people are going to say, what about the roads? How I engineer and architect? I got to look at the roads and how you get in access to various buildings. So we have engineer, architect, surveyor on the team. Okay. Well, I'm going to look at the design of the buildings, look at how they're functionally designed. So they're going to build the buildings so that when you go into them, they flow nicely. Not just going to throw up some concrete so when you go in here, it don't make any sense. You can't even use it. I know I don't want to use it because they'd rather just use them in the kitchen or use them backyard or use it outside. So again, we'll be speaking to the stakeholders. What is it that you need to do? What would you like here? And design things accordingly. That makes sense. Exactly. Once the farm, the agro farm is finished, you're going to have the right crops in there. It's going to mix nicely with the environment. Given what's there. We have a river there already. We have to make sure we use it. So we have to come up with a design based upon what is here in Low Leyton, Lennox, and not based upon what is up in Frankfield, and where I come from, right? Because I might decide to put up a school like Edinali nearby me, and I say, don't like it, right? But the point is, you have to look at what your soil type is, what the people here want to do, what the market would want to determine what we put in the farm. And then based upon that, the buildings that we put there, how they're going to be designed, will be put in there. If when we talk to you, we see opportunities. But for me, one of the things I love is if you make a partner in something where people from outside want to come in and look, and then when they come in and look, the people from the community are cooking food, and it gets my tourism. And you're doing all kinds of, you show people you grow the carrots. So what are Jamaicans go with? And tourists to go to my farm because one river did you can go across when it's raining. Mr. Williams, for example, they know tourists will come. When they're driving past on that fast road that I was driving on so nice this morning, I forgot to time it's my turn. They're going to want to turn, come up here, and look at what's happening up here. And so those are some of the things that we see as opportunities, and we have to think about our design. So after all of those things are put together, we're going to have to come up with an overall feasibility, building the environment, because you see, we can do everything nice and all, and you guys come there and say, no, we can't. Yeah. Right? 4, 5, 5, 0, 9, 7, 3. 4, 5, 5, 0, 9, 7, 3. Because their work is to make sure that we preserve the environment. Right? So once we have environmental feasibility, climate feasibility, economic feasibility, then we know that we can go ahead with the project. So in a nutshell, that's an overview of what we want to do. Those are the main areas. Let me just tell you a little bit now about our plan in terms of time, and I won't take too long, Mr. Scarlett. So in the next month, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing our inception report. So we're going to be writing a report based upon what we see, the conversation from today, and interface with all the stakeholders, with some preliminary ideas of what we're going to do. And we're going to design a work plan for the whole of the next year, because this project is going to go over the year. So, we're going to say in March, we're going to come back here, we're going to talk to the police, we're going to talk to the farmers, and we're going to talk to the farmers a lot, by the way. But one of the after we've written the inception report, as I mentioned earlier, in April early, we're going to come back here for a whole week, the whole team, there's now about 9-10 of us. And if I have my way, what we want to do is stay in the Lennox low-lying community. So I'm hoping that you have some nice facilities that we can stay with. So I want the team on this trip, not to go down at the beach and go to Boston Beach where before and all those. I would like us to be what I call saturated the area with our presence. So we sit down, even though I'm not a big drinker, I must can drink a Red Stripe Light.
Some jelly coconut. Some jelly coconut water.
Some jelly coconut water. What else do you have around here that I'm not able to eat?
Sugar cane. Papaya.
Bananas, of course. What else? Pineapple.
Yeah.
Anything else that
Star apple is coming up.
Star apple. And I'm asking these people because I'm going to tell you my colleagues that these are all
Can't
things
open
that
this.
they're going to get when they come here. Anything else? Scotch bonnet.
Plantain. Jackfruit. Mangoes.
Okay, mangoes. I'm noting all those things. Those are very important. So yeah. So those are. I want the guys to come and we sit down and we eat all of these things and drink all of those things together, and we'll learn about what's going on here. Okay. So we don't come with our ideas from outside. We try to put them here, and then when they don't work, we say, what happened? We need to listen to the stakeholders, which is why we've asked you to come out today and start the process. Start talking to us. Start early in the game. You can say, look, don't bother try this. It will fail, and we will good reasons, with scientific reasons. So I can even cut the journey short in certain things that you might tell me can't work. You might tell me based on your experience, this works, or these things work. We want to listen to those things. Okay. Now, of course, we will do our own examination. We'll talk to the experts and use all of that to make our decision. So, we're going to be doing some stakeholder consultations, let's say, more than today, over the next 2 months. We'll be in here just talking to people. And not just talk for talk's sake, talk to get information, to learn from the people who know best. And in those conversations, you will get information that you need for the environmental assessment, for the economic assessment, for the economic social marketing management plan, to conduct the gender and social impact assessment. Very, very important, that part of it. Gender, so we have to talk to you to get that. And we will also conduct the climate vulnerability assessment. So in those stakeholder meetings where we talk to everybody, we will get the answers to those questions. Then now we'll have information to go away and start doing some designs and put together plans. So we'll be putting together the agronomic plans. And that will be about, where are we now? We're in April now, about 2 months from now, starting June and July going on. We'll be doing our agronomic plans. And we're going to develop 2 alternatives. We're not just going to give the ministry and AIC one option. We're going to say, look, I know Mr. James over there, the project manager, is going to be right on it. We are going to, look at different options because there's many ways to skin this cat, There's many things that could be done on the land. So we're going to say, look, you could do this. And if you do that, it will cost you that much. And the benefits will be this. And you'll need to do that with the roads. And you'll need to do that with the water. You need to do that with the community. Or there'll be another option where you have to do that, and the other. And this is how much one costs. This is how much the other one costs. This is how much the profitability of this one is compared to the other one. And then the ministry can choose. We'll help you to choose. Mr. James, sorry. Yeah, so we will be giving you different options to look at. After that, we'll be coming up with a business plan. Right? Now, what's very important in all this, once we have this project, it can't be just implemented by us. It has to go to the public investment, to that whole process there.
It has to go to the public investment management system. Right? And after it gets approval from there, then is where we try to seek financing for the project. After we get the financing, we will go to cabinet again and we'll say, all right, cabinet, we're ready to go with this. This is our source of financing. The cabinet gives permission for the project to let, and then we can implement the project from there on. So there are still a number of steps after this would have been completed for us to get to the point where we quote-unquote break ground.
Thank you very much for that. And one of our team members is an expert in preparing the submission for the PIA. Okay? I'll be able to work with it.
Very important document.
So, once that document is done, and it has to be done properly, these guys don't joke, it has to be done precisely. And so you need expertise to do that. And we have that expertise. And then hopefully, once we finish that, as they say, we get the finance and we move forward. At the end of that, we have a business plan. We'll have the PI, the public investment management system reports, and we'll have a proposal. And for document, we need to go to tender with, because you're going to need people now to come and build what we have designed and put together what we have suggested. So we will prepare for those tender documents so we can move straight out. Our final thing will be really about a final business plan with all the designs, architectural designs, all the engineering drawings, all the construction schedules, all the environment management and monitoring plans, so that NEPA and everybody else is happy. And the bills of quantities that show the cost to be also presented. So that wasn't such a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, but that's an overview. It's a coconut shell. I'm what we try to do. Yeah.
Dr. Watson, if I may, what are the timelines for these deliveries?
The timeline for these deliveries? Okay, I will tell you now. So as I said, it's a 12-year project, 12-month project.
Okay.
12 months. That sound good. 12 months sound good. Arita, Marie.
This one will not.
I see you, man.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
So in month 1, we're going to be doing the inception phase. In month 2, we're going to be doing the stakeholder analysis. We'll come and meet you and do the demand analysis and the policy review. So that will be in March, April, May. And then in June, going forward, we're going to be conducting the baseline and socio-economic survey, where we do the environmental assessment and we do the environmental and social management plan. We do the gender and social impact assessment. That's going to take us, my friend, all the way up to September. While we're doing that, we're going to be working on the agronomic plans. We're going to be working on the designs for the buildings, and we're going to be looking at preliminary estimates. That's going to take us right up to the end of the year. Okay? And then we will be doing the business plans. That will take us into support and we get going and we keep moving at this speed, we hope to finish by the end of this year. Okay? I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Yeah, all right, for now.
Yeah?
Just one thing I was, if I may.
Please.
When I looked at the thing and saw gender and social impact assessment, I'm just wondering, what is that really? How many female or male, where you go to assess there? What you said that you about June, right?
So, well, you know, it's an interesting question you asked there. We have an expert on our team, and even though it wasn't necessarily that it was a lady, but she's a lady.